Hi there! Okay, now we know how to use the verify page extension and we can validate the integrity of a document. Let's have a look at some of the ways that this might fail. So let's notice first of all that there are 5 revisions on this page. Now I'm going to go ahead and export it. And once I've done that, let's have a look at the XML that makes up the document. So you can see each document is stored here in an XML file, and if we go in a little further, we can see the individual revision objects that corresponds to each of the changes that was made in the history of this document. Now, each revision is linked to the previous revision via the verification hash, and we've seen how the extension checks for these. Let's say I want to tamper with this document. So I'm going to break it deliberately by editing this revision. Let's remove revision 4. Now if I save this document, we have a break in the hash chain because the contents here no longer matches the overall verification hash for the contents of the document. Let's see what happens if we import it. Okay, the import has finished. But if we go over to the test page, now we can see the verification page extension is showing this red DA symbol. If we click here, we can see that indeed the verification hash doesn't match. And that's because we changed the contents of the last revision. That means this document is really secure and tamper-proof, as afterwards you can't go back in and change the history of what the document was. Let's have a look at a couple of the other ways that this process can fail as well. Here are another 2 examples where the verification is failing. You can see in this one we have a signature, but if we check in the verify page extension, we have this invalid signature. So on the back end, whenever there's a signature in a document, we're also testing to make sure that this hasn't been tampered with. In this page, we see the witness event verification hash doesn't match. That means that this document was a part of a domain manifest that was published to the Ethereum blockchain. But the expected hash of this document based on that witness event doesn't match the actual hash of the document. So here we're checking on the back end to make sure that nothing has been tampered with whenever there's a witness publishing event. Those are each of the different failure modes. And with that, you can be really sure that whenever you've got your verify page extension running, you'll know if one of these documents has been tampered with or not. Thank you for watching.